Runners and riders for this Racehorse Owners Association Rendlesham Hurdle from Raleigh.
Yes, there are 7 of them, Derek. £10,000 added this time, the trip 3 miles. Number 1, Calabrese, ridden by Richard Dunwoody. 2, Old Dundalk, Mike Bowlby. Both those two looking for doubles. Number 3, Piper's Copse, Mark Perrett. 4 is Slalom, John White. 5, Sprouston Boy, Declan Murphy. Number 6, Rogers Princess, Sean Keatley. And number 7, Miss Nero, William McFarland. He's also looking for a double. Those are the 7 then for this ROA Rendlesham Hurdle. And the betting now from John Tyrrell.
Thank you, Rory. Slalom, the 9-4 favourite, easing from 2-1. Calabrese 11-4 from 5-2. And Sprouston Boy a 7-2 chance from 4s. Piper's Copse is 6-1 from 8s.
Thanks, John. Yes, and Slalom is the first to jump off. Slalom, the leader at the first flight, but only just, in fact, joined there by Sprouston Boy. These two racing together. Miss Nero with that white breastplate, the bigger of those 4 breastplates, the sheepskin one, in fact, is next in 3rd place. And then comes Rogers Princess towards the outside, Calabrese against the rails, and they're all safely over the first 2 flights. All told, there are 12 during this 3 miles, and Sprouston Boy has now taken it up. Sprouston Boy going on by about a length from Slalom in 2nd place, but moving right up to join these two is Rogers Princess. Closely bunched they are after about 3 furlongs, with Sprouston Boy leading. Rogers Princess now just getting ahead into 2nd place ahead of Slalom, who had led at the first. And after those 3, Calabrese leads the next bunch in company with Miss Nero and Old Dundalk, the outsider, towards the outside. And bringing up the rear at the moment is Piper's Copse. They're still running towards flight number 3, with the 7 runners headed by Sprouston Boy. Over that one, Sprouston Boy from Slalom just back in 2nd. Rogers Princess pretty close still on the outside, 3. Then Calabrese, Miss Nero, 4 and 5. In 6th place, Old Dundalk. And 7th and last is Piper's Copse. They're on their way now to the 4th flight of hurdles. Sprouston Boy on the inside in the red jacket touches down in the lead from Rogers Princess, going up once more on the outer to take 2nd. Right behind these two is Slalom, with Calabrese coming next, and then Miss Nero in the green and yellow jacket, Old Dundalk, and lastly is Piper's Copse. And now they have this long run round towards the next 2, which are both in the home straight. And it's Sprouston Boy under Declan Murphy leading from Rogers Princess, a fluent winner at last year's Cheltenham Festival. Then after her in 3 is Slalom, the favourite. Behind Slalom, Old Dundalk, the only one making a seasonal reappearance. On the inside, Calabrese, whose weight includes a £4 penalty. And the final 2 are Miss Nero. Miss Nero with William McFarland attempting his double following his surprise win on Philosophos. The other 2 jockeys going for doubles here, Richard Dunwoody on Calabrese after that great weight-carrying performance by Desert Orchid, and also Mike Bowlby looking for his double after his early success with the A-Train. Now they're nearing flight number 5, the first of the 2 in the home straight. Sprouston Boy takes off and lands in the lead still from Slalom and Rogers Princess and Old Dundalk. Piper's Copse making a little ground on the near side, and they're still very well bunched indeed as they now get to halfway in this ROA Rendlesham Hurdle, and taking the 6th flight, which all jump well. So just over a circuit to run, and it's Sprouston Boy, who used to be with Paul Kellaway, still leading from Slalom in 2nd. Well bunched, John Frankham. How do you see it panning out now?
Yeah, he's a wonderful little horse, Sprouston Boy, very much like Desert Orchid in as much as he likes to bowl along in front. Very enthusiastic. And he's only had the 1 run so far this season, but he's certainly run well behind Ipdam. Always been taken on top quality horses, and it'll be great to see if he's there in the end, because he's also always puts his best foot forward.
Well, they're going towards the 7th now, and still quite a long way before they get to it. Sprouston Boy and Piper's Copse, the flight coming up now. Sprouston Boy, the wing of the hurdle. Sprouston Boy over to the lead. Slalom has just about regained 2nd place, and then comes on the outside Old Dundalk. On the near side is Calabrese with a pink cap with Miss Nero, and at this one no change, except Rogers Princess has now gone back to be last of all. She was up there disputing 2nd earlier on. So they now go towards the next turn, and as they do so, let's have a look at the prices you'll be getting about the Slalom. 2-1 favourite, Calabrese 11-4. Then it's 7-2 Sprouston Boy, 11-2 Piper's Copse, and 9's bar this quartet. So Slalom favourite, 2-1, and lying in 2nd place at the moment behind Sprouston Boy. Sprouston Boy leading by about a length and a half from Slalom, and then Piper's Copse getting closer in 3, with those as well, just in after them Calabrese on the inside, and Old Dundalk still as they near number 9. And this is the fourth from home over at Niles. Sprowston Boy still with the advantage. Sprowston Boy from Piper's Copse on the outside between the two nose-banded. That's Old Dundalk running well. And after them on the near side, the favourite Slalom in the green and white colours, Calabrese, and Miss Nera making a forward move now. And the back marker is Rogers Princess as they take this one. Sprowston Boy awkward at the back of the field was Rogers Princess. And now they have about 5 furlongs left to travel in the Rendlesham hurdle, and they're all closing up on the leader. Sprowston Boy only by half a length now as they make their way towards the final 4.5 furlongs. Sprowston Boy with Slalom now full of running, going up into second. Then Old Dundalk running an encouraging race, and after him Miss Nero and Calabrese, and then Piper's Copse. And last of these 7 is Rogers Princess. They're beginning the turn for home with just over 3 furlongs to travel, and it's Sprowston Boy and Declan Murphy still leading from Slalom and John White. Then after these two on the outside, still hanging on well, is Old Dundalk with Mike Bowlby. Calabrese on the rails, and then after them Miss Nero, and levelling out now towards the final 2.5 furlongs of the final 2 flights. And Old Dundalk coming, storming up to challenge Sprowston Boy. Old Dundalk running a blinder here, with these two being tracked by Calabrese. They're nearing the second last. At it now, Sprowston Boy just from Old Dundalk. Then after Old Dundalk, Calabrese is backpedaling, and he looks a disappointing favourite as Miss Nero goes past him to show in 4. This is the last flight coming up. And here, Sprowston Boy and Old Dundalk absolutely together, with Calabrese right behind them in third, and then Miss Nero and Rogers Princess staying on well. Slalom is very, very disappointing. He's last but 1. Piper's Copse last of all, and it's Old Dundalk, the horse making his seasonal reappearance. Surprising connections, no doubt, coming home in front at the line, and it's Old Dundalk, a double for Mike Bowlby as he wins from Sprowston Boy, Calabrese, with Miss Nero 4th, and then Rogers Princess, those two who both shone at Cheltenham last year, and then Slalom, who certainly didn't run his race today, and last of all is Piper's Copse. So the second 33-1 winner of the day. The first one was Philosophers. This time it is Old Dundalk, number 2, owned by Mr. M.V. Walsh, trained at Upper Lambourne by David Murray Smith. It completes a double for Mike Bowlby, takes his score onto the season to 16 after winning earlier on the even money favourite, the A-Train. Second was number 5, Sprowston Boy, ridden by Declan Murphy. Third, number 1, Calabrese, the mount of Richard Dunwoody. And fourth home was number 7, Miss Nero.